Hey, what is up YouTube? It is the All-Seeing Potato, and I'm doing a deck profile of my Inzektors, and my Inzektors are a little bit different for the March 2012 format. I run the Hopper build, which in my opinion is the most consistent build outside of using tour guides, so if you don't have tour guides, this is probably your best bet. And I'll be explaining the moves of the Hopper build and how it's different and more consistent than regular Inzektors. Alright. 3 Hoppers. So start off because they are the main card in the deck. Well, one of the main cards. There's lots of main. What's different about this deck is there's many different moves you can do, not just a main one. 3 Dragonfly, as in all Inzektor decks. It's not much different. 3 Centipede and 3 Hornet. So I play the same Inzektor 9 except for with Hoppers. 1 Gigamantis, just the same. I might run 2. This build seems to be a little bit better than running 2. Dark Arms, because they're all darks. Triple Veiler. I am thinking about using just 2, but I like 3 because it's just so amazing. It's a hand trap and it can't be MST'd like Phoenix Chain, so I really like Veiler. Gores, obviously, just in case you start losing, just drop the Gores and start winning again. 1 Max C. Windups are really not that much of a problem, as much as people think they are. Max C at 1 is alright. If I had a second one, I'd probably run 2, but never 3. 1 Grand Mole. This card wins me games all the time. And see, it goes nothing with the deck, but it's just so great to bounce your opponent's Zen mains. It's just because the tour guide play into Zen mains is so annoying if you don't have a card to get out with it. And the Grand Mole is your card. 3 Inzektor Sword Zect Caliber. The card that goes with the Hopper build with Inzektor Hopper, so I'll be talking about that later. I'll put that to the side. Also, I'll put my Hornets over the side, talk about the moves with them. Allure, you know, because just draws. I run 2 Forbidden Lances. I don't have the cards right now. I'm loaning them to a friend, but Lances are really good for the deck. It makes the cards not be affected by Phoenix Chain or Solemn Warning if you activate it at the right time. It's really amazing. It stops all the, your opponent dark holes, or you can dark hole. So it's really good. Double Duality. 3 is too much, 1 is too little. Triple MST. Get rid of the back rows, because back rows suck. Heavy Storm. Same as the MSTs. 1 Foolish. Some players, the Hopper build, don't run this. I like it just to get the Hornet to the grave so you can have more variety of plays. Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn. And that's the rest of my spells. I run 6 traps, not that many, but 2 Solemn Warning, 2 Phoenix Chain, and 2 Torrential. Gotta work on the rarities. I had 1 Torrential and I have to get another Ultra because it went up to 2. But I only run 6. I don't run a Judgment because I think Judgment is the cost is too much for the give off. And I have all the Forbidden Lances and MSTs to get rid of most of the stuff that would happen with that you'd negate with Solemn Judgment. So yeah. Quickly go over my extra and side deck. And I'll talk to you guys about the plays. Extra. Leviathan, Giga Brilliant, Zenmains, Levier, Acid Golem. Just to rank the staple rank 3s for this deck, because this deck can go into rank 3s like nobody's business, even without tour guide. Utopia, because I run a lot of level 4s, Hoppers. They'll just sit out there. I can go into Utopia. Utopia Ray, just in case. It's won me a couple games. Chimera Tech Fortress, side Cyber Dragons. Mistworm, Stardust, Colossifighter, Black Rose, Cataster, Bryonic, and Armory Arm, just as a staple synchros. So Armory Arm I can do with Veiler and a level 3 Inzektor, so I really like it in this deck. Side deck. Triple Decree, Double Chain Disappearance, Double Goes in Match, really great, gets a lot of matchups. It does conflict with the rest of the side deck of using different types of monsters and the Royal Decrees, but it's just so great to have. Double Smashing Ground, Gets rid of those. Well, it doesn't really. Yeah, it can get rid of Dalka, which is one of this deck's main weaknesses. Thunder King, Cyber Dragon, and 2 Raikou. Those are just cards. The Raikous to get rid of Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. Cyber Dragon is just for the machines, and just if they have Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. And because I have all those lights on my side deck and I run 3 lights, I side a Blackluster Soldier. Because 3 lights in the main isn't enough for Blackluster Soldier, but if I side in, say, like 2 Raikous, it'll definitely be enough, so I can run BLS. And a Snowman Eater, because Snowman Eater can get rid of Alagia, which is amazing. So, here I'm to talk about the plays that Inzektors can make within the Hopper builds. So, let's say you open up with a Centipede and a Hopper. What you can do is, you can't do this first turn because it can't attack, but you Centipede's effect to equip Hopper. Use Hopper's effect to remove him to the graveyard so Centipede can attack directly this turn. Centipede, in turn, gets his search. You search for Inzektor, Sword, Zecticaliber. You equip Sword to Centipede, attack directly for 2400. What's amazing about this is now you can't be beaten over by anything from Dino Rabbit. The only card they have out to this is Dark Hole and Forbidden Lance. It's 3 cards. The only thing, they also can go into Lagia and run over it. But the thing is, Lagia doesn't even run over it, just Clash. The thing is, when this is destroyed, you have a target in the graveyard, so you could just return Centipede back to your hand using this as effect. Then you just go Centipede, Hopper to the grave, search for another one, equip the Centipede. There you go. It just boom. So basically, they're wasting a Lagia, they're wasting a bunch of resources for you just to get your exact same playback. And what I really like about this card, Zecticaliber too, is even if you're going against a Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors and stuff, and a Lagia, Hopper, if you have just a Hopper, you can equip it with a Sword, and then you got a 2500 beater. Centipede equipped with a Sword is a 2400 beater, and you don't even have to use their effects. But what's cool about this build is you also, if you run Dragonfly, you can do the Dragonfly, Hopper, remove, then just go ahead, special summon your Inzektor Hornet, and boom, exceed for something like Leviathan Dragon, remove the Hornet, and there you go. Next turn you have a Hornet in the grave to go with your place, or so you can just go like Centipede, get the Hornet, destroy cards, or then you can go another Dragonfly. It's just the amount of, like, in pure Inzektors, you got the Dragonfly Centipede play, or the Centipede Hornet play, basically, and that's it. If they DD Crow your Hornet, or they Chain Disappearance it, you're out of luck. Hopper is an out to that. So, different type of playing. It allows for you to do level 4 exceeds a little bit better, because you can just, if you have one out equipped with a Zecticaliber, and let's say you have a Dragon and a Hornet in the graveyard, you have a Hopper equipped to that, you draw a Hopper, for that you exceed for a Utopia, and then this goes to the graveyard, adding your Dragonfly back to your hands. You have a Utopia out, next turn, boom, Dragonfly, and do the standard +4. 1, special the Centipede, and then you just equip the Hornet, boom, search for your Zecticaliber if you feel like it, equip Zecticaliber. There you go. So, yeah, so that's why I like the deck. I think it's a lot more consistent than regular Inzektors. The only exception being Tour Guide, because you can just go into Levier and get all your stuff back, so it's a good comeback option. But for those who don't have Tour Guide, like me, this is the ideal deck, and it's really good. I can win games without even drawing a Hornet, or using a Hornet, which usually can't happen in Inzektors. And don't even get me started on Giga Mantis. Giga Mantis just makes all your attacks 200 times better. You got a Dragonfly equipped to the Giga Mantis, you equip it with a Zecticaliber, you have a 3200 beater that can attack directly if you used Hopper's effect. And even if you haven't, you can just do that, get a Hornet, where's Hornet? There he is, and just pop the Giga Mantis and go into your OTK place. So, that's it. See y'all later. Hope this was informing and helpful. and also kind of entertaining. I don't want to be boring and stuff. So, see y'all later. Peace.